Leos. Ew, sorry, my voice. Alright, this is your bi-weekly reading or first of the month reading for July the 1st to the 15th. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If it doesn't, then check your moon and rising sign, because you could be in that energy as well this week. Getting the general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, just take what does and leave the rest behind. Kind of get into it. All right, some interesting cards kind of popping up right away, I would say, with you. First, we kind of got the Magician card, Leo, which is kind of feeling like we're all in that manifestation stage right now, which is good, which is a great card to have. It's in that energy. Again, the Magician is someone who can manifest anything in their life, understands that they kind of create their own reality. And I think that might be the energy that you're feeling this week. You're ready to create the life in the world that you kind of want from yourself here. But it's interesting because your card came out here reversed in the Strength card reversed, which means there's a little bit of fear going on. I don't know, I'm trying to understand kind of maybe this fear is that you have fear that you're about your manifesting abilities here. You might be fearing, I don't know, I'm trying to get more of this, fearing, it's kind of feeling again like a little bit of that kind of personal resistance for change is kind of the energy I'm getting from this. It's kind of feeling like, we know we can manifest whatever we want here, but it is kind of scary a little bit. Scary to kind of maybe step into a new life, maybe a little bit scary to feel in control, I guess, of manifesting that. That's kind of what it's feeling right now. Anyways, interesting energy kind of coming out right away with you with that. We also have the Knight of Wands energy. This is kind of the passion card. It's kind of, again, maybe you're having, for some of you, this could be you in generally being this Knight of Wands, being this kind of fire sign. You're kind of feeling a lot more passionate about life. You're feeling ready to kind of go out and get what you want, that kind of lover's energy here. If it's not you, it might be someone else. You might be dealing with another fire sign here, or this could be just kind of a new lover entering your life. So some of you, maybe you're entering a new romantic stage with someone. The Knight of Wands can kind of represent that. They can represent kind of those good times, that kind of really passionate connection, that kind of really passionate kind of love popping in here. So for some of you, that might be on the way as well. Maybe this is even something you've manifested for yourself. It's followed by the High Priestess reversed, though. So it kind of, again, it's that duality. It's like, oh great, a new lover here, but there's something in our intuition that is blocked or we're not listening to. So I'm going to pull some cards and see kind of what maybe this thing is that we're not listening to in our intuition. Can I clarify this High Priestess reversed? Clarify this High Priestess reversed for me, please. Okay, there's some underlining truth here that's maybe coming to the surface with the Moon card. You could also be dealing with Pisces as well. But it seems with the Moon reverse, there's some truths that, especially that our gut is maybe telling us, that we're not kind of allowing ourselves to listen to here a little bit. The Moon card reverse, again, is all about truths coming to the surface, maybe secrets kind of coming out as well. So maybe this is a lover that you're dealing with that you were kind of just like, I don't know about them. Maybe they're kind of not a lover that you're kind of really keen into, or you are really keen, but your gut is telling you something else. Your gut is maybe telling you maybe to move away from them, or is telling you maybe this is not the right connection. All I gotta say, Leo, is you just gotta listen to your gut here, because they're trying to tell you some truth about a situation. Always listen to that intuition, always listen to that gut instinct here, because that gut is kind of always right. And I've had to learn that the hard way a lot of the times. But again, listen to the gut, listen to that. Something doesn't feel right deep down, listen to it. It's trying to tell you something here. The Page of Cups popped out as well, so some of you might be getting a love offer or a relationship offer. Again, maybe for some of you, that are single, this is going to be someone kind of approaching you for a relationship. Maybe it is this Knight of Wands energy here as well that is approaching you, but it's your kind of choice here. It seems like they, again, listen to that intuition, because they're kind of going back to that blocked intuition. If you're feeling like it's not the right call for you, then just don't do it. Those Leos in a relationship, someone might be coming to you with a little bit of emotional support, maybe over this issue that you're kind of having here. Again, this Page of Cups is kind of either a relationship invitation, or it's someone with kind of just a little bit of support here for you. So can I get more on this Page of Cups? We have the Five of Swords on this Page of Cups. So it seems like whatever this emotional support is, maybe you were, I'm getting, could be apology as well. Maybe you were having, for some of you that were in a relationship, maybe some of you, you might be getting an apology from someone here, or you may be having some conflict with a lover. Whatever it is here, it seems like someone's going to maybe pop forward with an apology or an emotional kind of offering here for you, and it's kind of going to end this battling maybe that you had between each other that's been going on. What else we have for Leo? Conflict. We had to end a conflict, and then we have the conflict cards. What is this conflict, man? What are we, stopping one conflict and starting another? What is this conflict? This is more of an internal conflict, I think, going on. I think there's one situation here that is saying, hey, yeah, like that someone's going to come forward with an apology and help you that way. But there's this bit of internal conflict here about our happiness. We have the Sun card reversed, which means delayed happiness here a little bit, followed by the Star card. And the Star card is all about our hopes, our dreams, our aspirations, right? So it seems like there's a little bit of conflict here that we are not happy with in our current moment. We are not kind of... because we're not where we've kind of imagined ourselves to be, or imagine what maybe happiness looks like to us, what our kind of maybe our dreams are. We're having a bit of conflict with ourselves. Again, don't go into the negative just because things aren't exactly as you imagined right now. Open yourself up a little bit to the idea of kind of what's to come, and just understand that that happiness is kind of on the way for you here. Even if you're not feeling it right now, if you're not feeling in the Sun card, if you're not feeling this divine kind of happiness right now, don't feel like your manifestations, especially with the Magician here, aren't working. And that might be some of the fear that's coming in here too. You're being like, maybe I can't create the life I want. Maybe I can't manifest this. And again, that might be some of the fear that's sneaking in with this Magician card here. This fear of, you know, maybe I can't do this, or maybe this is not for me coming in here. But all it's saying is just saying trust the system a little bit here, is the energy I'm getting. Trust the system and trust yourself. If you feel like that is going to come in for you, if you feel like this conflict, again, if you feel like things are working out for you, just trust that they are, and keep that trust kind of deep in your mind here is what I'm feeling. Especially if it's something you want and you dream of. Again, just because you don't have it right now does not mean it's never going to be yours. So just trust the system a little bit here. Listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. It's trying to push you to the place where you need to be. Taking that time to go within, it's trying to tell you exactly what the map is. The map maybe you set out for yourself depending on your belief system, the map you set out for yourself before you even arrived here. So again, there's no need to be anxious about any of that, or create your own conflict for yourself. It's better to just keep at peace and find things that you are kind of happy with right now at your current circumstances. You got Knight of Cups as well, which again, maybe someone bringing in a relationship or another emotional offer. Heavy water sign energy here. I have Aquarius on the board as well, Pisces, fire signs popping up as well. So let's just see what this Knight of Cups is, this kind of emotional offering. The World, oh, that's cute. I don't know, when the World popped out, it kind of, the World popped out there, just kind of made me feel like someone being like, you know, I'm here to kind of give you the world. I'm kind of here to really support you and kind of make you whole. And I feel like I was looking at this kind of rosary here that's kind of wrapped around, or what, I don't know, it's not rosary, but you know what I mean. This kind of reef that is in the middle here, this full circle, this kind of companionship here. So again, maybe this is maybe someone's popping into your life that's going to make you feel like that. Make you feel like you are kind of their world in that sense there, Leo. And I'm drawing back to the world card with the Leo, kind of the lion kind of in the bottom right there. This idea of being complete or completing someone else as well. So you might be feeling that in these 2 weeks. Maybe you're kind of having a relationship with someone that really feels complete, that really feels like you guys are kind of coming together here. Feels like a full cycle. Maybe again, this is someone that you were manifesting here as well. All I gotta say, if it feels right deep down, if it feels in your gut the right, feels good, then trust that. Trust again where your gut is kind of leading you in these situations here, because even maybe if things aren't perfectly happy right now, doesn't mean that this situation is not going to be the dream that you hoped it to be. I'm getting really good energy from this Knight of Cups in this World card. So again, it's going to feel like something is going to come a bit full circle for you here. Can I get more maybe who this Knight of Cups is? Judgment. Can I get more on this who this Knight of Cups is? Definitely maybe getting another fire sign energy. We have the Queen of Wands. If it's not a Sagittarius, Leo, or Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries placements, it could be someone that kind of has, again, in their top 3 or their Venus sign here, or this is someone that's very creative, very outgoing, passionate, adventurous. Again, might be connected to this Knight of Wands here as well, whoever this person is, but it's going to be definitely a judgment call for you, and I think you kind of got to listen to that a little bit here, and you kind of got to go through the fire, because it seems like, again, what I was saying before, there's some fear happening here, especially when something approaches you that might be kind of good for you. There seems like there's still some fear wrapped around it. Maybe that's kind of an old cycle that's sneaking in there a little bit for you. But again, your intuition is trying to tell you some kind of truth here. So go back and listen to that. Yeah, just going back to this Judgment card, it seems like it's gonna be, so I'm just gonna grab some water. I'm just trying to get this energy as well. I'm not trying to like scare anyone here, but it's your kind of call to action, and it's your kind of it is your choice to see if this invitation here, either you go for it or you don't. And again, it is, I feel like, a pivotal choice for you in these 2 weeks. Even if you are in a relationship right now, I feel like in general you might be kind of renewing, I guess, a little bit of love in a sense for this person, really going back to really choosing this person, really having this person kind of in your life, and it's going to be kind of the judgment on this whole situation here. Are we going to finish a chapter and move forward, or are we kind of going to stay kind of where we were and what we're doing here? And that might be where the kind of the inner conflict is coming from. All right, let's see what else we have for Leos. Leos, please. For Leos. Okay, so exactly what I was saying before, having some fear about this manifestation that's happening for you kind of in the future. Having some fear because it looks like we're still kind of stuck in the past for the things that didn't work out for us, for the relationships maybe that didn't work out, for everything that our abundance, maybe we lost some like abundance recently in the sense of losing a home, like there's a relationship that crumbled, maybe divorce, something like that in the past that is still kind of maybe holding us back a little bit here. That is making us feel, again, in the past, because of something that happened or that went wrong in the past, that things will kind of happen or be wrong kind of in the future here for us as well. Just again, watch that and really feel like, is this energy that I'm feeling right now, is this something that's from the past, or is this something that's current that I'm feeling in this situation, right? Is this fear that I'll kind of get to back to this place where I'm feeling alone, where I'm feeling unabundant, where I'm feeling like I'm not prospering or getting the things I want in my life. Am I in those situations? Again, that's something in the past, and it's not something that we have to deal with kind of in the future here, because the future is a whole other ball game. Like, you don't know how the future is kind of going to work out here, so you can't compare it to the past, because that's all, it was a different situation in whole there, Leo. But it seems like things will be turning in your favor here, and you're going to start to see that. And I really think it's because you're manifesting here, and I think it's because you were having those direct intentions with the universe. You're really putting out that energy for yourself here. You're really putting out the vibe that you want this kind of happy family or this happy union. And I think there is this, like I was saying before, there's this relationship here, or maybe this reconnection of this relationship that's going to help you kind of move forward, and it's going to help you see that things can actually go right, even though in the past things might have been wrong a little bit, that things can actually render themselves into the right direction. You know, again, the energy of the sun reverse, just because things aren't completely happy right now, completely rosy, doesn't mean that your dream isn't on the way for you here. Doesn't mean everything that you hope for in a relationship is still not present. Yeah, you're going to make a decision about it. And I think that's what kind of this reading's all about as well. It's decision time. Which way we're kind of going to move forward. The universe is also seeing this judgment. Seeing if you are going to, hey, you're going to listen to this, listen to yourself, or you're going to not listen to yourself out of fear, out of delusion here, right? Yeah, for some of you, whatever it is, I feel like this is going to be, the Lovers just popped out as well here, and we also have the Two of Pentacles reversed, which kind of means overindulgence. So maybe for some of you that are single right now, you might have a good option in front of you here, and you're kind of just keeping out of fear of maybe letting someone in, or whatever it is kind of here, Leo. You might be fearing that a little bit, and so I feel like you're kind of overindulging in everything else and like other people as well, because you're just like, oh, well, I don't know, here, and I just keep kind of feeling that energy. But whatever it is, I think you're going to make the right choice, and I feel like there is a person or a relationship here that's good for you. And like I said before, even if it's not a relationship, even if you are in a relationship right now, I get this kind of renewed energy, this renewed kind of love, this kind of full circle, this reawakening to it a little bit. So, all right, let me pull you some oracle cards for Leo, please. So wild. It's because Sagittarius just got this card too. For Leos, please. Thank you. What was I saying? So funny. I love when they do this. Alright. It's all about love this week. These 2 weeks, Leo. All about love. Tender connections. This beautiful angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-colored wings. She holds a rose-colored heart, radiating tender, loving vibrations, bringing you compassion and affection. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its upcoming approach. Or if you're longing for a deeper, more intimate connection with someone already in your life, she's here to say that you have a greater tenderness is available to you. Either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inward. The compassion you demonstrate towards yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in significant ways. The angel of love is smiling on you and forging connections in the energetic realm. And I think this is kind of what this reading is all about. It's all about love these 2 weeks. It's either about rekindling love, reconnecting, or new love here. Again, whether you're relationship, single, or not. Lost lands, soul memories, gifts, you've done this before. The world is far more ancient than documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras excuse me, on this planet, we're much more advanced than ours today. As we begin to remember these times and remembering the gifts that can come flooding back. At this stage in the Earth's timeline, we need wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect to the lost lands of your own soul. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, step into a new career path, birth a creation, or bring an idea to life, but feel unprepared, this card is telling you to consider that you've done this before. Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hits, the ideas you're receiving, are divinely guided. Perhaps you've been preparing for this for a long time. Something that lost lands exists in the past, but others believe they exist today, in a different dimension. I believe these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. If this card comes to you, excuse me, if this card comes to you, perhaps the wisdom of the lost lands, such as Lumera, Atlantis, and Avalon, exists within you. And through surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands and learn from our mistakes and usher in a new age. And I think what this kind of card represents for you guys is kind of all represents about connecting to ourselves again, getting back to ourselves, because that's where the true answers kind of lie. That's where our soul sits, right? All right, Leo, that was your first month reading. I hope this helped.